Hey guys, welcome to Hot Seat Coaching Call, live with Ace and Rich. My name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Anastasia Holders, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome, it is time for,
Hey
guess
guys,
what?
welcome to Hot Seat Coaching Call.
Hold on,
with
I
Ace and
got a
Rich.
little delay
My name is
going
Rich
on there.
Guzman.
And my name is Anastasia Holders, better known as Coach Ace.
And welcome, it is...
And that's
Sorry
how you
about
know
that.
it's live when actually Rich makes a goof like
Yeah, I forgot to pause it. It's all good.
So how's everybody doing? Welcome, it's Friday.
Friday! And you know
Friday.
what that means? It's time to come out of the woodwork and get your questions answered.
Not only that, but get out of learning mode too.
You know, a lot of people do get stuck in education mode.
They do.
Yes,
They
and
do.
what we created the Hot Seat for was to pretty much get unstuck and start moving forward. We saw that a lot of people weren't getting the questions answered, or they signed up with people who went to the Witness Protection Program and never came out and actually answered any questions. So we said, you know what? Why not just actually fill that void and, you know, answer people's questions and help them move forward? Because
Right.
honestly, it is all about giving back.
It is.
It's all about giving back to the community.
Speaking of giving back, let's see who's here on the live. We're broadcasting live on YouTube as well
Regina, what's up?
as Facebook. Can you wait till I'm done?
Facebook, what's up?
Okay, so
You cracking up, aren't you?
hey Regina, how you doing? Good to
Well,
see you.
good.
Tracy Lee, Manny Priano, good to see you again. Who else do we have? Candace,
Gino,
Candace Tran. All
what's
right,
up?
good to see you too.
I don't know why this keeps going on, guys.
What is going on?
I did not tell. Oh, you know what? My fault. My bad. Michelle,
Put the damn thing on mute.
what is up? What's
you got to
happening?
mute it when we're live.
I did mute it. It just
Yes.
hopped on it by itself or something. Technology, you know. The
I know.
internet likes to do its own thing sometimes.
I know. So what we're going to do here is we're going to help you get unstuck, okay? So no matter what business you're involved in, if you're stuck, if you can't figure out why you're not getting sales, if you can't figure out why you're not getting, any type of growth results, clicks, leads, opt-ins,
Sales!
I mean, yeah,
You
pretty
can't have a
much.
sale without a click, and you can't have a sale without. Well, actually, no,
Yeah.
hold on. You can't have a sale without an open. You can't have a sale without a click. And you can't have a sale without a sale.
Yeah, and we're going to have fun here too because, we keep it real as well as we like to have fun on
You
the
gotta
hot
have
seat.
fun. Have fun
Yeah.
while you're learning, man. You know?
And make fun of some mistakes too.
Yeah. Just accept that you're a human being.
You're
and,
gonna laugh at that shit.
And you're not gonna be perfect. It's just the way it
No,
works.
it's not gonna be perfect. No.
So.
But all right, who has the first question? The way to do this is you're going to type in the letter Q and then your question, and we're gonna go right down the line. Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Let's see who has the first question. Oh, I like it. Regina Hahn is first, right on YouTube. Love it,
She
love
was like,
it, love it.
hey,
She says Q.
Q, guys, make sure you put a Q for the question.
How do I even start my first email? I've been working on Aweber most of the day without success, but I did manage to start my business page.
Okay, so this is where you start an activity, and when you actually are getting a little flustered, you start moving to something else. We must remain focused on the activity and not give up so easily, okay? If you don't understand something about writing emails, this one over here has took on the reins of mastering email marketing, which I'm very impressed with. You've done phenomenal.
I have to
But you
stay
know what, though?
focused.
I noticed that you are taking a new course.
Yes, I am.
So it's like she never stops. Never stops. Why? To help you guys out and get back more.
That's right.
So why are you having trouble with your first email? That's what you should be asking yourself. Is it that you don't know how to construct the email properly, or is it because maybe you just don't know how to get it started, or what are the reasons why? Are you confused about like what the email should be about and things like that?
I can easily answer that question. I think when you're a brand newbie to actually writing emails, you can't just look at a blank screen and try to write emails from scratch. That's not a good approach, okay? So
She said both.
Yeah, figured it out. Yep, exactly. So your biggest hole right now in your net is to actually model. You see, you're not on enough people's lists that are actual writers that you can study and model after before you start finding your flow. And when I started, I actually had to opt into different top earners lists that have email lists. Even though they're selling different offers, it doesn't matter. Their offers does not pertain to me. I'm not looking to buy their offer. What I'm looking is to study how they're writing to their subscribers. And when I look at the way they're writing, I pay attention to everything. Their subject line. I pay attention to the introduction. I pay attention to the body of text. I pay attention to the closing of the email and how they put their signature. I pay attention to their PS line. Is this making sense now?
Yes.
That's what you got to do. You got to break it up, right? How do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time. Email marketing is an elephant, whether we like it or not.
It is an elephant.
It's an elephant. You have to break it
yeah.
piece by piece, and it has certain pieces, just like there's pieces to writing a regular letter to a friend. You're writing a letter to your subscriber, and you're basically trying to inform them a little about who you are. Now, in the very beginning, if you're talking about the SOAP series that we've been talking about all this week with the team,
yep.
You know, we train our team on email marketing, and we're teaching them how to write to their list. You got to understand that you're writing a SOAP series, which is a consecutive series of 5 emails, not 7.
Now, I want to just come out right now and tell you, Rich goofed. Okay? The soap opera series is not 7, it's actually 5.
It's 5, Regina.
So I apologize for that. But
And
there are
everybody
7-day series. They have indoctrination series for 7 days, too.
That's the difference.
But I wanted you guys to study the soap opera series because it's good to really warm up your prospects.
Right.
To find out, who you are.
Yes.
By following that strategy. Everything online, guys, I want to just share this with you, is a formula.
Yes.
So what you do is you study formulas,
Mm-hmm.
like what she said.
Right.
Right? You open up a separate Gmail account. You get on other people's lists. You look at what they're doing. You don't copy.
Don't.
You don't plagiarize.
Right.
But you understand, like, oh, they got them in small paragraphs. Okay, I get that. Oh, they have a PS line with the image right about there. Oh, okay, I get that. Okay, so now you can start the journey,
Yes.
right? Because success leaves clues.
So you're basically
Right.
creating a swipe file of studying other people's emails.
Right, and by doing that, you're understanding the formula, okay? It's hard when you look at something that's just blank,
Yes.
and you're like, what do I do?
You get writer's block. I go through
Writer's
it all
block,
the time.
you get technology block, man. You just don't even know what to do, period. So it's like, I know I'm supposed to write in this email, but I'm like totally clueless. So that's when you move to something else because
Yes.
you get a little flustered.
Yes.
So I would get on different leaders, whatever product, whatever affiliate marketing program you're part of. Look at the leaderboards, and here's a tip: look at the top people that are currently doing something within 30 days. Not all time, 30 days. So who are the movers and shakers in 30 days? Because they're really pumping it out, right? So you got to study this stuff. You got to look and study the competition, study other leaders, find out what they're doing, and learn to grow from that. We don't plagiarize, we don't copy, but I'm sure they learned the formula from somebody else.
Biggest tip
and
I
you
can
should
give
do the same thing.
The biggest tip I can give them to, Rich, is you will be on different people's lists, and you might be enticed because those copywritings are really attractive. They're designed in a way to psychologically make you buy stuff. So be very careful when you're studying the emails. Just say to
Don't get
yourself,
sucked in.
I'm only
Yeah.
here to study the emails.
Yeah.
I'm not here to buy your shit. I'm
Yeah.
here to study. That's it.
Yeah.
Because you got to be resilient, Regina.
Yeah.
You got to be resilient.
And what you're going to find is
Yeah.
you're going to start seeing a correlation of people doing similar things.
You will see a correlation between.
Very, very interesting.
It's a formula, and all of the email marketers follow it.
Yep, it's very, very
Yeah.
interesting when you see. I've already been seeing some leaders do pretty much similar things.
So your first email, okay, should follow the formula for a soap series. Rich, you want to pull that up?
The
Soap series map.
Oh, I
Let's
have
look
it.
at the
I
blueprint.
think I have it at my
Yeah.
desktop.
While Rich is going to grab the soap series format, we want you to follow this formula, Regina, and we're going to break it down for you so you can see it, okay? So we're going to go to the screen,
Do.
and everybody can follow along.
You guys are getting some gold today. Man.
Today is the sequence of email marketing because
Yeah.
Regina asked a very good question. How do I write my first email? So Regina, if you could see this, okay? You can see this, right? Everybody can see this?
Well, don't forget, they're on delay.
They are on a little delay.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make sure that they can see it.
Yep, they can see it. It's
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so hold off on your questions. We're gonna go through here, okay? We don't want you to get lost. So if you're writing your own soap series and not relying on, your company's sequence that is given to you, like a done for you type of thing, and you want to do your own thing, okay, with your own list because you have your Aweber or GetResponse or SendLane or whatever have you, you want to be able to create your own 5-day email series. Now, what is this for? This is so that you can get your list of subscribers acquainted with you, to build that know, like, and trust relationship. Because remember, if you're driving traffic, what kind of traffic is that, ladies and gentlemen? Is it cold or is it warm? Type inside the chat. I want engagement here. This is like class. This is hot seat coaching class, okay? You need to make sure you understand that is a specific kind of traffic, so you got to write to them a certain way. Who answered it? Let's take a look, Rich. What are they? Let me see. Yes, Mandy. Mandy got it first. Mandy, you're absolutely correct. It is cold traffic. They do not know you. These are people that are searching for, solutions to their problems, right? So what happens is while they're searching online, maybe they came across a banner ad and clicked on it, ended up on your page. Maybe they, went into a video, on YouTube, they saw an ad, they opted into a capture page, and they opted onto your list. However they came to your list, now it's your turn to actually introduce yourself to them in a way that follows this sequence. So day one, what you're going to do is you're going to set the stage. This is introducing who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, and also introduce to them a little bit about your story, but don't give them the story yet, per se. You want to just give them like a little hint of what's to come. Because what's going to happen is in day two, you're going to jump right into the high drama. You're going to share your backstory of how things was crappy. How things literally were not in your favor. How you kept working, or you had a job, or maybe an accident or whatever. You really build this story up, but put the drama into it, okay? And then you want to pull up to a point in the story where you're going to leave them hanging. It's kind of like watching those series like the soap opera. That's why I call it the soap opera series, because it's like a soap opera, right? There's a cliffhanger at the end, and you have no idea what's going to happen next until the following sequence, right? The other episode.
Exactly. I mean, look at it. Sets the stage. You're welcoming them.
Yes.
And finding out who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go into your story, your backstory. Your wall.
Yes.
Why? What is it that you were at a job, you were struggling. You're like, I don't want to work anymore for the man, so I took that initial step, and
right.
It was like, and go into the drama and the details of having that drama in your life, and then go into having an epiphany, like that one thing that made you realize, like, oh, I can do this, right? And then day 4, you explain the benefits, the hidden benefits, and then of course give them an urgency to take all the action and say, you know what, if you don't get started right now, this is going to go away by the end of the segment.
Exactly. And you want to offer some kind of unique selling type of proposition where it's not so pitchy, salesy, buy me type of thing, but more about like, you're the person that they should work with, and why they should work with you, and what to expect with working with someone like you. You see, people join people, ladies and gentlemen. They don't join companies, and they don't join products or opportunities. They join people of value. Write that down, okay? I'm giving you the golden goose here. You need to make sure you understand that is why there is such success in online marketing, because people have built their value to a certain level where people want to work with them. So in your email series, you've got to build up that value. You've got to give them enough of their story that they can actually see through, oh, I think I could get along with Mandy. I could work with somebody like Mandy Priano. Or I could work with somebody like Candace or someone like Tracy, right?
Okay. So we're going to move on to the next question now, guys. Want to get some more questions here?
Good question.
Excellent question.
Yeah, so you guys got a little bit of that.
Okay.
Next question, Rich. Go ahead and take a look.
All right. So let's look at the next question here. And it comes from, let's see. Mandy asks, I am stuck in creating my first capture page. Do you have guidelines for doing that?
Your first capture page.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that you are in PLS. So let me go to my PLS back office.
We're going to the screen.
We're going to the screen.
We're going to the screen.
We're going to the screen. Okay. Here we go. All right. So the good thing about PLS is if I go to like training, I can go to Power VIP Club, click to log in, and let it load. And I can go into Power Elite System share codes right here, and I go to PLS share codes. Okay. And with the share code, I can look at what's coming up next, like what's available for new capture pages. I don't like that one. I don't, well, this one's all right, but I probably have to customize it. But I'm going to go with one that I do like. Let's see, what do I like here? This one seems pretty cool. Let's see here. So far, the only one that grabs me really is this one right here. So, Mandy, what you want to do is you want to grab this share code right here. Copy that. Go over to websites. Go over to my sharing codes. I have a lot of stuff here, so you probably won't have that much, but copy and paste. Have to remember what it is. VIPLC21. Submit. Go to websites. Copy web pages. And I'll go down and find my VIP. VIP. So it'll be on your list. You won't have a long list like me, but you know, it'll be on this list.
You'll find it quicker.
And you'll find it quicker. And when you do, you'll be able to just click that button and start copying that funnel.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm getting close to it though. I can see it. VIP. There we go. All right. What was that one? That was the VIP.
21.
VIP 21. 27, 25, 21. All right. So it should be right on here. Bear with me, guys. I have a lot of funnels. Here we go, right here. So VIP number 21. I'm going to copy this page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, make me a copy.
Click the big ass green button.
They make it so simple. So I'm going to put, I'm going to call this the money page. Okay. That's the first step. Step 1, name it. I'll call it, this is subdomain, money page. And you know what? I'll add my autoresponder. All set to go automatically. Beautiful. And default sales page if they have one. Let's see. Let me hit save changes. I'm going to leave everything as is. I'm not going to touch it. Now, here is where you could change the copy right here. So let's say I want to get rid of all this stuff right here. Okay. So I could say revealed simple 4-step formula. Formula. I'll keep it in the keys. Got the mic right here. The formula shows you how to make $400 a day. Okay. And then right here, I'll be like, watch video, make money. I'll leave that alone. But what I'll do here, I'll do one of my little tricks. When I run ads, I usually like to add little things like your info will be delivered. Oh, delivered right to your inbox. And notice it says enter your best email. I'll be like, your info will be delivered right into your inbox. Right? Now, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Tell them. Why did I do that? Because here's the deal. If you don't say something like that, what's going to happen is they're going to put a fake email in. But if you tell them this info will be delivered right to your inbox, they're going to be like, oh, I better put my real email in, or I'm not going to get that info. Make sense? So then what I do is I just hit save changes. And I just made a capture page in a matter of like, I don't know, how long did that take me? Not even 5 minutes.
Not even that, yeah.
Okay? So, and I would probably, you know, do a little tweak and stuff like that, but I don't know, maybe I'll test this out, see what happens.
Again, when it comes to writing and creating these types of capture pages, they all require testing. You never know which one is going to convert. That's why you have to learn to create these pages.
Oh, exactly. You have to. You have to. Now, I can tell you that I'm always testing, right? And I'm doing a split test right now. I got one that's about 68.3% opt-in rate, and the other one is, and it's real traffic, guys. I know this is real traffic. 90.1% opt-in rate. So, my secret high-level stuff. So, just to let you know, it starts with creating your own capture page and testing and doing like another one. Maybe you want to change the copy. Maybe you want to change the background, right? So what I'll do is I'll go back into PLS. See here. I'll go back into PLS. And let's say I go to, let's see, my web pages. And in my web pages, see the money page? I am going to copy. Check this out. You guys are going to get the goods today. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change one element on this. Okay? Again, money page. This time it's going to be B. Same thing. Go to my autoresponder. Save changes. Boom. Now, I'm going to change my background. Why? Because I want to change one thing. I don't want it to be the same thing, right? So let's go and see what we got here. Okay, so I see two different types of money pages. Let me try that one. Nice, okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to get rid of this other one. Goodbye.
You saw how he did that?
Save change. Look how easy that was.
Yeah.
View page. Now, oops, it's not showing. It's gray. Okay, we'll leave it gray. So check this out, guys. So now we're going to see two different pages. One with an image background, one with an ugly gray background. You see what I'm saying? And I will split test these two pages and find out literally which one is getting a higher opt-in rate. Right? That's how I do it. I'm always testing. This is why I can get higher, opt-in rates like this. Okay? This is why I can do that, because I'm showing you exactly what I do to get more leads. Very simple. Okay? And I can show you how to put that image in the background, but I'm not going to do it for time purposes, but you can put a different image there. It's very, very simple the way PLS shows you how to do it. They make it very, very simple to build pages. Let me get back here. So that's all you got to do, man. It's really that simple.
You did that pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. It's the way they do it. It's like 4 steps. First step, second step, third step, and fourth step. Done. Next, save. Change the writing. You're done.
There's no need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah, and you literally have it done for you.
Yes.
And I didn't say this, and this is important, guys. Okay. You can add your own sales page. Any sales page, right? any sales page. Let me just go back to edit. Let me make sure this says B because that's my B page. Now, if I go to save changes and I go key current background, right? And then after that, let's say, actually, wait a minute, hold on. I was already on the edit basics. In the 4-step section, okay, I'm going too fast. In the 4-step section, you can see here where it says step 4, sales page, right? So right now, it goes to here. Well, not there, hold on. Here? Okay, right here, there we go. It goes to here. So this is a bridge page that we got set up automatically. So automatically, all I have to do is hit save, and it goes to my bridge page. It's already done. See? What comes after the bridge page? Our main offer, right? Very simple. So I just want to say that I love Powerly System for the fact that a brand new person can come in and literally create a capture page. Not like ClickFunnels where it's not newbie friendly and people are trying to figure out how to use ClickFunnels to set up funnels when that's for more advanced marketers.
True. It's so true.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm advanced. I don't like ClickFunnels. I don't like wasting time. And every time I use ClickFunnels, I try. It just takes too long, and I don't have time for that shit. You know what I mean? I can get capture page going really quick. Boom, bam, boom. I can grab this right now, and I can go to my ClickMagick, set up a tracking link, and start my traffic. Boom, I'm good to go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the way to do it.
Next
Okay?
question.
Next question.
Check the YouTube. We have YouTube too.
YouTube.
Let's try to get a little bit here. Okay, we answered that.
And you can, Mandy, you can use other services like lead pages, but that costs money too, though. Just to let you know. Let's see
Regina
here.
says, can you send me your initial emails to study? The best way to do that, Regina, is for you to opt into our list.
Yeah, and we do something pretty advanced. So I don't want you guys to really get lost with that. So what I would do is just hop on to other marketers' lists as well and look at what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
Do what I told you to do. Find out in 30 days who's moving right now. In 30 days. Not all the time. 30 days. Who are the movers and shakers.
Just look at the leaderboard, Regina. Look at the leaderboard.
And they'll let you know who's movers and shakers.
In your program, look at the leaderboard and then look at the ones from the 30 days.
Bingo.
And get on those lists. And usually they have like domains like .com websites and they got blogs and things like that. And then you just opt into their offer, but it'll take you straight into their email list.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what will happen.
Oh, yeah.
Rochelle says, Q, on the 7-day email list, or email, is that where I give my affiliate website?
On the 7th email, yeah.
The 7th email is where you give
because
the website.
you're going to tell them that this is going to be, your last chance. Like, it's going to be like the only chance they can get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To give them a scarcity. Scarcity will definitely tell them, like, to, pretty much piss or get off the pot, right? As they say.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you serious? If not, then you're going to miss out on an opportunity.
Okay, cool. So those are the questions in YouTube as we're watching here. And guys, give us some likes, some hearts, and some shares. And we're going to look over here, and we have some more questions
Thomas
coming
Stefanelli, what's up?
Hey, hey.
Okay, let's see. Right here. Tracy Lee.
Okay.
Tracy Lee asks, how many paragraphs should my introduction email be on average?
I don't like to get stuck on paragraphs, to be honest with you. I think, I'm not a stickler when it comes to that. The only thing I use is my common writing sense, and what I would recommend is don't make it too long, okay? Would you want to sit there and read a whole long thing about, this long? No, right? So
I would be like,
don't make it too long.
I would say like 4.
You really can't say, because what happens is there's different. Each
story,
paragraph, everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
So it's like, when do you find the cutoff point? So what happens is you have to break after every second period in order for the eyes to go down the page. Let me show them an example. Rich, can you pull up one of ours?
Sure.
me show you the example. I think this will help because, I'm a visual kinesthetic learner. I like to see things, and then learn as I'm doing them because I'm kinesthetic. So maybe you're the same way. So let me find one of my emails here, and Rich is going to pull up one for an example for the demo.
Yeah.
So you guys can see it.
And then once I get it, I'll share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hang on, guys. We're getting it.
Okay. Boom.
Okay, so let's just pull up one of our follow-up emails.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a lot. So we're just going to find one that we can give you for an example.
Definitely. All right, so let me share the screen. All right, screen sharing is on. Okay, so now as you can see here, right here is our default list. Okay?
Right.
So go to messages, legacy follow-up series.
This is what we're talking about. As you can see, we have a series of emails, okay? Yeah. And they're built up, 5 of them. But our very first email so far has like a 19.7% open rate. Let's just open that up. There's the subject line, right? And I'm basically welcoming the new lead, right? Thanking them for opting in. And then I'm telling them a little bit about me and my story and, what I used to do for work, before I fired my boss and that sort of thing. And then I go into giving them some kind of value, right, Rich?
Yep. So if you click here.
Right. And you see the paragraphs, Terry? You see the paragraphs, how they were? That's the paragraphs. That's the way I write. See? But everybody's different. So, you got to look and study, not just us, but also study what other writers write because somebody might write a certain way and a certain style that you want to model.
Exactly. Yep. So now, as you can see, we also have the PS line here.
Right. Now, in Aweber, there is something where, you're writing and dragging and dropping images to put your signature line, and then you'll run into a situation where in the draft form it looks kind of funky like this, but then when you preview it, if you preview it, every time you write, you'll see that it looks good. So once you see that it looks good, Rich, just go up for a minute so they can just see the layout. You see how I broke up the paragraphs and I broke up after every period? That's my style. That's what I've been taught to write. So, okay. And I just want to show you, I have everything hyperlinked a certain way and I'm giving value. And then like Rich showed you, it goes to a page and this page Rich made.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I made this page in through Profit Builder. Profit Builder is a plugin that I use for in a blog.
Right. Okay. There you have it. Okay, Rich.
Cool. All right. Back. Woohoo. Back.
All right. Let's see the next question.
All right,
Good question, by the way, Terry.
All right.
Candace. Let's see. Well, I don't see a Q, so that's not a question. That's a statement. Oh, Mandy. Q, what is the best approach to reintroduce my list if it has been several months since I emailed them?
I would start with in the subject line. I would say I'm sorry, and I would say I've been out of the loop for a while. Had to take care of some family matters, but I'm back. And I would say that I never forgot about you. And that's a good title too. You could say I'm sorry or I haven't forgot about you.
Yeah, see how you're like talking about the subject lines like you're writing to a friend?
Yeah.
That's the way you got to think about it, man.
It comes natural for me for titles and stuff
Don't be salesy. Don't be salesy.
Yeah.
Write like you're writing to your BFF. Yeah.
Yeah. I would do that. I mean, that's a good way to get back introduced to the list. And let them know that you're sorry, and they're gonna wonder, oh, what are you sorry about?
Yes.
And they'll open that email, and or like I said, you could just say, I haven't forgot about you.
Yes. Candace says, Q, super newbie Q. She says, Is PLS inside the SAN once you get to Pro, or a separate product altogether? No, SAN and PLS is totally two separate systems.
Yeah, we use PLS for fund the proposal, so we can get paid weekly. But we also use it like if we use it for ClickFunnels, we actually use it for page creation. We create quite a few pages, as you saw in the screen share earlier. If you saw that, I create like sales pages, I create bridge pages, I create all sorts of pages with that. So when we're broadcasting to the list, we have all these pages that we can create and get unique and get creative, and they can see like our lives. I can embed the video. I could put like an image of like comments from Facebook, and get very creative with the list and sending different things out. That's a good thing about our inner circle. We're guiding our team members exactly what to do week by week. And then we're going to start getting to more different tactics.
A lot of our team members, Rich and I, have been coaching, actually really needed PLS. They really needed it because, they were using it as a funder proposal.
Well, a lot of people were using also ClickFunnels, and they were just so frustrated.
They were very frustrated.
They were frustrated, flustered. They were getting pissed off. And I know how they feel because it's not user-friendly. And it's buggy as well, too. So... but when we could take pages that have already templates for us, that immediately we can make our own.
Yes.
And start, changing the words around, and you could add things. They may have their own Hangout pages. Hello, you can add your own video to it in your own words. Guess what? It's automatically yours. So they make it so simple for you could have all the things that you need to like broadcast to your list. Could you imagine as your list is growing, and you indoctrinate them, they know who you are now, and you're broadcasting to them. One day you could broadcast, hey, I'm live. If you missed it, no worries. Here's a page. And it says, free trial. Sign up. Now you possibly got a buyer.
There you go.
You got to think outside the box. There's different things you could do with PLS that I love, man. It's just amazing what they've created.
Plus, through our mentors, we've been taught, not to rely so much on the system, because it can get saturated, and so it's better to have full control of your own list and full control of your own funnels and your own pages.
Yep, you can control what you can control.
That's why it's great to have PLS. Yep.
That's why we love it. And real quick, I am going to just show you something.
Oh, you are?
Yes, okay. Because it's all about visuals, right, guys?
Yes.
So let me log in again, and then I'll share the screen again. Okay. So I'm going to show you why I love PLS. Because it's very newbie friendly. It's so user friendly at the same time it's, newbie friendly, right? Newbie friendly, user friendly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately go to websites. Let me just click on websites right here. That's all. That's all you got to do, right? And instantly you have pages. You may not know that you do, but you do. All right? Or you don't, but you do. So let's go over to the top here to the defaults. I know, just confusing, right? Let's see here. Okay, so these are the default pages that you get. So even though if you didn't know you have them, well, you do. So let's say you wanted to do like 10 o'clock every single, Thursday. They have a 10 o'clock every single Thursday with countdown timer right here that you can use and actually broadcast to your list. And all you got to do is, guess what? Embed your own video, and guess what? You could actually just rewrite this right here. See the power in that? Mm-hmm. That's why I love PLS.
That's pretty high.
People don't understand when they get PLS.
And you don't need to know really one lick of code.
Yeah, and it's so awesome. And 10 o'clock is good because a lot of people work late nowadays, right? So it's perfect. And plus the West Coast, right? Different time zones.
Yes.
So it works out really, really good. And like I said, how do you solve this problem? It's so easy. You just go to copy web page, choose it, copy, and go through the setup, and you're done. Okay? Now, let's look at another one. Here's another Hangout page. So if you're selling PLS, check this out. Start my free trial. This could be your video talking that you can send to your list, and you get credit for. Start my free trial. Look at that. They can sign up, continue, boom. That simple. What else do they have? Sales pages, more sales pages. This another page I didn't see? Look at that one. A little bit different, not as rounded, more square-like, right? But it's still a Hangout page for you. Get rid of this. You can get rid of this. and then put your own stuff. Leave this here, put your own name. I've used this page before, and we put Ace and Rich Live Hangout. We've done that, and we got rid of this image.
Yes,
just click on it, press delete on your keyboard, it's gone.
Yeah.
And you can just write in whatever you want. What is this? Accelerated leverage? What is this? More information. Look at this. You don't have to create this stuff, right? Back to the Hangout. It's all done for you. What else they got? More sales pages, countdown capture pages. The list goes on and on and on. And you can customize it, guys. But I'll tell you one thing. What I use the most, I love the Hangout. I like the countdown timer. Okay? Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff, guys. Okay? Let me just get back here. See, there's a lot to Power Elite System that people don't really understand when they look at Power Elite System. They're like, well, I don't really fully get it. I don't know if it's doing much for me, but I can tell you that if you utilize the tools and the resources that they have, you can do so much. It's just, the value is just immense. I love it. Like, guys, I took literally a funnel and I duplicated that funnel and turned it into my own funnel. It was so simple to do.
So basically, you hack the funnel without having to use ClickFunnels.
Well, no, they gave you the share code.
Even easier.
They gave you the share
Even
code.
easier.
So, I mean, it's amazing. So, let's see here. Any more cues? Let's go next cue.
Hi, Catherine Ann. Okay, so she just came in. She's like, better late than never. Okay. So Mandy wants to just be clear. Do I send them that sorry email and then have them go into the soap series?
No. What you're going to do is you're setting up your 5-day soap opera series first. And then when we get to the week of the other training, we're going to set your list on automation. So as they go through your soap opera series, they go to a separate list automatically. And when they do that, you'll be broadcasting. And those are the kind of email, that's the first email you want to do with the broadcast.
Mm-hmm. Again, what's having automation is great.
Oh, God, yes.
You just got to do the work once and just set up those emails, and
I
that's
love
it.
I know.
It goes out automatically. You don't have to do any sending.
Jason didn't put a cue, but it's a question.
Okay, I see Jason Hopkins. Can you create your own capture pages with MLSP using PLS? If so, which campaign and MLSP should I promote? Because there's so many of them.
Well, in MLSP, there is Funnelizer, where you can create your own capture pages and funnels as well. So, yeah, I mean, I would look at Funnelizer too, since you're already in there. You know? And if you have PLS, play around with it. You know what I mean? Test them out. Test different pages and see what are getting more response with your list.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool beans. All right.
Let's see here.
And Joyce Jolly just joined us as well.
Hey, Joyce.
Hello. Mandy Priano says, how do you find your own brand? Is it coherent with your story? Personal branding, it changes all the time, but the branding in itself, the core message, the value of your core message stays the same forever. So you have to find out what you stand for, what you stand against. Like I said before, you have to find out as far as how are you serving your audience? What are you doing as far as coming from a place of service?
Your brand is you. Your brand
Yes.
is your name.
Yes.
Your You Inc. business model.
Mm-hmm.
So your brand, you never change.
No.
You can't change because it's who you are, right? Your brand might evolve in the future to maybe something new you want to say that you've evolved and it's your core values and things like that. But you have to understand that it's you that matters when it comes to your branding. Your name matters. Think about like Ralph Lauren. Think about like give me some names. Gucci.
That's a brand.
Michael Moore.
Yeah.
Those are brands that people buy from because they trust them.
Mm-hmm.
So they buy from them, right? Mm-hmm. So they believe in that brand.
Right.
So it's no different than you on the internet creating your own brand that people can trust you. It's your name. So this is why we say, be sure not to, what's that word I'm looking for? Not to ruin your name and your reputation. Because for me, since day one, I've always been about like straight up integrity. Like if I screw up, I'm going to let you know I screwed up.
Yeah.
Just like I told you a little while ago, I said, I screwed up. It's not 7 days, it's 5 days. I take full responsibility for that. That's called integrity. That's my brand. That's what I believe in, right? Ace and Rich. So that means that what if I never said, oh, well, I'm not going to admit to that mistake. That's not having integrity. That's not caring about the other individual, right? So that's just taking full responsibility for your business, yourself, and your brand, okay? So your brand always has to have integrity. Even with your core values, have to have integrity. Always, always put that on top before making any money.
And your brand also has a community behind it. Your brand has a story behind it.
Yeah.
Your brand has to mean a lot of things. Like, we're the top earners of a company
Super
that has a
affiliate,
brand.
right? This is Super Affiliate Network, right, guys?
This is their brand.
This is not our brand.
This is not ours.
This is the company. We do company calls, so we have this up here. But this is not Ace and Rich. Ace and Rich is in this company.
Right.
Right? But this is Misha Wilson's brand.
This is his brand.
You got that? So, like, our brand is Ace and Rich Freedom by Design.
Right.
The tagline might change in the future, right? Because the brand always evolves, but your name never changes.
Exactly.
Makes
always
sense?
Be Ace and Rich
Yeah,
Freedom by Design. Freedom by Design is,
Yeah.
is our core message, and that is our brand.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
So, let's see here. Any other questions? Any other cues?
I'm just scrolling.
We're all
here.
looking for questions, guys. A lot of questions here.
You
A lot
have
of
to have a
comments,
cue
questions.
so I can see it.
Yeah, 'cause we have a lot. Go on YouTube.
Here it is right here. Joyce, what's the benefit of having MLSP? How would one leverage SAN, PLS, and MLSP? Okay. So, you have all these three different systems. You have SAN, you have PLS, Power Lead System, and then you have MLSP. I'm going to explain this in a way so you understand it. MLSP stands for My Lead System Pro. Is an online educational platform. Okay? It is generic in itself. It is not like a company or like something to rely on like a business, but although people use it as a funded proposal.
Just like PLS, but however, it builds a pretty decent residual. It has state-of-the-art education when it comes to, the latest in marketing and what's happening with the trends.
Correct.
Like every Wednesday they do live webinars, and it's always like top-notch.
Top-notch, current.
Top-notch.
The leaders, the influential
Other
people
companies
in the
can
industry.
learn from that.
Like last week they had Pat Flynn, who is a very influential social media marketer, and he has a higher podcast. And then they Daryl Eves from YouTube.
Wow.
Another YouTube amazing marketer. So he was there to give out pointers and tips on how to get better at video marketing.
Yes.
So you're going to have like the latest and top-notch training there, and you're not going to be able to get that anywhere, not even in your MLM program if you have one, because they have access to these guys and these people who are having success, and they can help us with marketing online.
And they have different types of funnels that can branch out to different types of products. Also different types of funnels for different markets.
Yes.
So you can branch out and target, depending on your customer avatar, your target market, and things like that.
Exactly.
If you don't know what your target market is, you should be an MLSP. Okay? Because that's you have to learn and understand this.
If you're involved in a network marketing opportunity and you've never been coached or you've never been assisted in learning about how to generate your own leads,
even affiliate
so
marketing,
you don't ever have to cold call anybody, chase anybody, or do home parties. MLSP is your foundation of education to learn with online marketing.
Even if you're an affiliate marketer getting started,
you too.
MLSP is incredible for understanding, building your audience, engaging with your audience, and selling to your audience.
That's their foundation.
We do this every single day.
Yes.
Right underneath.
Not only that, but MLSP has been around for 10 years.
Yeah, people don't realize, like when we do stuff, there's a formula. See, I told you before, everything's a formula online.
Yes.
You learn these formulas and you apply, take action on it. That's how you get results. I've been part of MLSP when it was called MLM Lead System Pro back in 2008. I was like the first 20 members to sign up. We were doing Google AdWords back in the day. And I can tell you that specifically was very, very powerful. And they have not changed. They've always evolved and have the greatest education. Now, when it comes to PLS, I like PLS because I look at it as like kind of like a ClickFunnels, but with getting paid every single week versus trying to get paid every single month, right? It's frustrating because people try to get paid every single, month. They have to wait like 30 days. It's like a hold. But how can you get your business going if you're not getting paid a lot more quicker? Well, if you're getting paid quicker, you can start doing more paid marketing, start building your list faster. Hence, that's why we call it a funded proposal. Now, you can use MLSP as a funded proposal, but you're waiting longer to get paid. I don't know about you, but I want to do traffic every single week, not every single month, right?
That's where PLS comes in.
And that's how you get to the point you're generating like 30 leads a day, 40 leads a day, 50 leads a day, 100 leads a day, and you can scale. But you can't scale if you're not getting paid enough, right?
True.
This is why it's important to understand, the method of that. So you have your university, which is MLSP. You have your funded proposal, which is PLS. And you have your ultra backend, which is SAM, which actually has higher backend profits.
Exactly. So having all three pieces to the triangle in place will build you a multiple six-figure business.
Exactly.
That's the exact reason why there's like more than one thing, because leaders are not stupid. Leaders are smart. They know that if they have multiple streams of income, they can sustain the longevity of their six-figure business.
Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That's the power of multiple streams of income.
Yeah, and you can't rely on
can't just have one
offer.
opportunity.
No.
One offer?
No. Not in today's market. Maybe back in 2008.
Yeah.
When I had just one offer in the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that would work because everybody was green to internet marketing, right? Mm-hmm. Now people they know what it is and everything else like that. They're a little more savvy. So you need to get a little bit more strategic and have a better formula.
It's not the same as having multiple jobs.
No. You
can only spread yourself so thin.
You gotta have more than one offer. You have to nowadays to survive. Oh,
Exactly. So having the skill sets learned within the foundation of MLSP will be able to help you grow both SAN and PLS.
And even, I'm gonna say this, even if you're brand new, it's good to have multiple offers too. But if you're just getting started, you know what I mean. Focus on one thing, grow from there, then add the next, and then add the next. Because here's the thing, guys. Like, let me give you an example. Misha Wilson. You think that he has one offer when he first got started? I saw his email. His email said, I promote 2 offers and some other things in between. So you want to make sure you have more than one offer because you want to give your list a little variety or something.
Exactly. Variety is definitely a good thing to have for
like
your
I
list.
said, get on leaders' email list and see what they're doing.
That's how you learn.
And learn the formula.
That's how you learn.
Yep.
We have some questions here on YouTube. Let me take a look here real quick. How are we doing on time? Checking?
It is, let's see. I missed it from YouTube. 5 o'clock.
Okay, so Regina Hahn says, do I need 5 or 7 emails for our meeting in Inner Circle?
5 emails, and we left you an image in the group as well. We shared it in the live here too. So
we just did that.
Look at that image and follow that formula so you can create your 5-day email series. It's not 7. I goofed. That's why I admitted it publicly.
Rochelle says, Q, how do you get paid at PLS by not promoting it, especially promoting other affiliates?
You can't get paid unless you promote it. Yeah, you have to promote it in order to get paid.
You have to promote it.
So, yeah, they don't just pay you for just being in. They don't just pay you.
Yeah.
You have to do the work.
You have to do
so
the work and
what we
market.
do is we build our list. We share trainings that are going on. Right?
Yes.
And we also give links, like just one of our recent emails is promoting PLS.
Exactly.
Right? So we mix it up.
You have to be consistent, Rochelle, when it comes to PLS or any system of that sort, because as an affiliate marketer, we get paid on productivity. If you're not productive, if you're not marketing, if you're not building your list, if you're not sending out follow-up emails, if you're not doing any of these activities, you're hurting yourself and you're kidding yourself by being in business because it's not working for you. That's the reason why people don't have results, is because they don't take that type of action and they're not consistent.
And we're teaching people in our inner circle, our team members, how to put this all together.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
It's an ecosystem.
It is. Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look here.
That's it.
Regina says, great information to use with both. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Joyce says, Q, do I promote the high ticket item in sand first? And if the person doesn't buy high ticket items, how do we get a person to look at other items?
This is you.
It's a good question. Okay. When it comes to that, the first thing you want to do is you want to use a gate. The gate is PLS. Okay. So if you're in Power Lead system and you're using it as a gate, we call that the funded proposal. You're going to offer something totally different that's going to lead into pre-qualifying your prospect to see first if they are a buyer. Once they buy something from you, whether it be a $7 offer or a $1 trial, they're still a buyer because they bought something. And when they come into your list, okay, they're going to be marketed to and shown what is a recommended system that their sponsor is in, which is you, Joyce. They're going to see that in different magnets provided by the system. The system is actually marketing for you. If you don't understand how they do it, it's pretty brilliant, okay? When they log into the back office in PLS, they're going to see your sponsor is so-and-so, and it's going to say your sponsor's recommended system, right? Or primary offer. And they're going to look and guess where it goes to? Wherever you put back there. So if you put sand back there, they're going to look at sand. If you put MLSP back there, they're going to look at MLSP. If you're an MLM company, they're going to look at the MLM company. You see what I'm saying? That's what's great about having that system. Is very generic and you can plug anything on the back end.
So I got the screen here again, and you see us go to the bottom. Like our sponsor is Robert Fraser. It says your sponsor's recommended income stream. Boom.
When they click on it,
what is it?
It's going to go right to
see that?
The offer.
Right. So let's say I want to update. Let's say, how do we do this? How do we do this? Let me show you. So as you can see right here, okay, companies you promote. Actually, click the easy button. Are you pinching me?
I'm tickling you.
Are you tickling me? She's tickling me, guys, behind the scenes. So right here, you can see that I clicked on Getting Started, remember? And I clicked the Easy button. What is the Easy button? Well, you put your company's personal link right here. Boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something live right now. I'm going to update this link. Okay? I'm going to My Web Pages. And I'm going to go to... I created a funnel that I'm going to update, okay? And I believe this is the one here. No, that's not the one. I want you guys to see this. It's up here. Bear with me, guys. I do have a lot of funnels. After a while, you guys start creating your own pages. This is what we do as marketers. We keep testing and we figure out what's working, what's not working. Okay? So let's see. No, that's the bridge page. Don't want that. All right. No. Let's look at... All right, I'm going to go with this one for now. I'll go with the bridge page. So we have this bridge page right here, okay? I put the image here. I put like, we almost gave up on our online lifestyle dreams until we discovered this simple 4-step system that changed everything for us. Click on it. Goes to here, right? Boom. So now I'm going to use that. Okay. So the link's good. Let me back it up. And then I am going to go back here. Getting Started. And click the Easy button. Paste it in. Update. And that's it. Now when somebody clicks on that link, it goes to this page. They'll look at that, they'll see us, they'll click continue, they'll go to the actual main offer of our primary company.
And they'll see this. Exactly.
How simple was that, guys? How simple was that? So we go to Getting Started. As you can see, now, let's say you actually bought Power Lead System from our link. You will see Ace and Rich or Richard Guzman's recommended program. It'll say, click here, and it'll go to that link specifically.
Exactly.
And that's how it works.
And it does work because we've made tons of sales this way.
Oh God. Yeah.
And it's great that
Warm
actually
market, cold market,
we can
social media
build
market.
our own buyers list, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing that they don't tell you is you're using PLS to build your own buyers list. And now you have people that are already searching for what you have to offer. They already bought. And what's a buyer? Always a buyer, right? A buyer is always a buyer. So once they bought from you from PLS, what makes you think they're not going to join you in your primary offer?
And you know what? That does hold true because I do email sometimes, and when I do, I notice like the last email I did for PLS, I broadcasted the training. All I did was send them to that Hangout page by default because Wednesday, Franco does a training on Wednesday. He does an overview, and then Thursday he does marketing training for free. So I'm going to take advantage of that. He's giving the value. I'm borrowing the value. I'm broadcasting it to the list. So my last email I did, we made over $2,000 from that one email. That's the power of email marketing.
It's Power Lead System.
Yeah.
Okay. Regina Turner says, absolutely PI, abbreviation meaning principles, integrity, and ethics. I like that.
That's right.
That's really neat. I like that. Okay.
I like it a lot.
Yes. Now, Joyce says, just to be clear, I know who my target audience is. To solidify it, does MLSP help with that? MLSP teaches you about the differences between target audience and target market. So there are courses in there, and especially since you signed up with us, I test you personally. I make you go through a series of tests after every course so that you actually are being tested on the spot to make sure that you are retaining what you're learning. And I do that as an extra incentive for signing up with us in MLSP.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure you know what you know.
Yeah, you got to retain the information. Doesn't matter if you're learning, but if you're not retaining the information, you're not taking action.
It's not going to do you good. It's not going to do you good if you're not getting it. Werner just joined us. Hello, Werner. Lupe Bonilla. Hello.
Lupe, long time no see. How you doing?
And Joyce says, Rich, sponsor and recommended income stream links to SAN.
Exactly.
You got it.
And you got to understand something, guys. We're in SAN, right? We learn and we take action on the products that we've learned. We are in Power Lead System. We've mastered Power Lead Systems. We use the products. We don't just have it. We actually use the products, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We use what? MLSP. We also use MLSP products, right? It's like you gotta, when you buy something, guys, you gotta use it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't keep it. This
So,
is why
it's the
people.
rule.
This is why people cancel because they don't really fully utilize and use
They're not using
what they
products.
got. Yeah, they're not.
Yep.
So just want to make that point.
No, it's a good point too, because that in affiliate marketing, it's saturated with a bunch of buyers that just continually buy, but they don't take any action with understanding what they just bought. You know?
Yeah, George, if you want to know more about MLSP, just send a message to Anastasia in the Messenger and Facebook, and she'll talk to you about it. Okay? She's not in MLSP yet.
Oh, you're not? Okay, then we need to talk. Other question came in from, let me see. I think I just saw it. It's Regina. Yes, Regina wanted to know, is it 5 or 7 emails? It's 5 emails.
I already answered that.
You
it's
did.
5.
It's 5.
Yep.
No, they keep asking it. So
No, it's 5.
like,
It's
it's
5.
to be clear.
Yeah, if you go into the training,
yes,
in our private training group, it says that I goofed. That it's not 7, it's 5.
And let me just check the YouTube, see if there's any questions here. Direction to Success just joined us in YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us.
Direction to Success.
Do you have a question? Let us know. Type in the chat. We're watching right now to see if anyone else has another question. This is why we like Fridays, because Fridays we can like just, hammer these questions out, because this is what's keeping you guys stuck.
This is how
you get unstuck. Get the questions answered and get moving.
The information that we're sharing with you, all this education, is the reason why we've cracked the multiple 6-figure code, and now we're on our 3rd 6 figures, and we're going to be well on our way to $1 million. It's because we cracked the code, and we actually don't even need a boss anymore, because we practice what we preach. There's nothing that we're not going to say here that we're not doing ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. That's just the way we roll.
So if you have any questions, just put a Q and then your question, and let me just take a look here. How are we doing on time? Are we over?
We're a little over 5.
Okay.
Yep. 5:12.
Okay, so Regina says she sent me a private message?
Yep,
okay.
Private message.
All right, I'll take a look at that.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right, so that is the time that we have. Guys, I don't see any more questions.
No, we're good, guys. We're going to go have dinner, and appreciate you guys, and just continue to keep growing and learning. And for those who are in our Inner Circle class, okay, you guys got some great stuff coming. Just follow the directions, what I tell you to do, and before you know it, you'll have your ecosystem set up, and you'll be actually marketing. All right, that's the magic word here, marketing, because marketing is communication.
Yes, exactly. And thank you so much for actually stopping by our YouTube. If you're those of you who are just watching, you're subscribers of our YouTube channel, we thank you so much and appreciate you for helping us get over 1,000 subscribers. And now we're pushing for that holy 2,000 subscriber count, right? So we definitely want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel if it's your first time here. Direct to success. Hey, you know, if you're not a subscriber, we definitely welcome you to become a Freedom Warrior.
Yep.
Click on the subscribe button.
Want to welcome you again?
Yes.
Yep.
And those of you who are watching us on Facebook Live and all on the different groups and everything, you know, the best way to get yourself unstuck is to participate in our Friday Hot Seats. I think this is going to be essential to you because it's like, you know, you have that 411 when you need to call and for an emergency. Well, you can actually come to us on Fridays to do that.
But that's the reason why we did create this 7 years ago, because we wanted to make sure that people out there weren't left in the dark, right? They got their questions answered. If they don't understand something, we can help answer those questions.
Exactly. Joyce Jolly says, comment, I appreciate you two being transparent and practicing what you preach. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Let me see here.
Hey guys,
there's
so much more I haven't really touched upon. PLS.
You can only do so much with PLS.
Yeah, there's so much more. Oh my God. Like, next time, if you guys remind me, because I'll probably forget, is that let me know and I'll show you that funnel that I created for Sam that I reverse engineered.
Just keep in mind, if you're with us in SAN and you're on our team, you're in good hands. You know, you're going to be mentored. You're going to be coached by us personally through our experience.
Eros is going to coach you guys too.
Eros is going to coach you too. And that way you can actually come to our classes on Wednesday, and we do those at 2 p.m. We have our own Inner Circle that we do, and you can participate in that for our own team members if you're personally sponsored by us through any of these systems that we are training on and teaching and answering questions on. Power Lead System, My Lead System Pro, and the Super Affiliate Network. See us if you like to work with us, and we'll definitely mentor you there. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Right? Tell them. And the notification bell. Notice that was the right, Paul?
That was the right, Paul.
So that way you guys can get all the latest live and trainings and all the videos that we do.
Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, okay? Kick some butt, work on your businesses and things like that, and use the weekend wisely. We like to use the weekend for planning and also unplugging as well, so we can get our heads together on what we do.
Last thing, you guys rock. The guys are taking action, getting out of your comfort zone, and starting to put the pieces together. This is what's going to set you free, guys. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay?
Yes.
So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name's Anastasia Halls, better known as Coach Ace.
And we are out. Ace and Rich Freedom by Design is off the air. Take care, guys. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend. See you next